Hey friends, thanks for joining us today. Charlie and I are here and excited to be with you guys. This class is going to be an all levels Vinyasa flow. I will offer modifications along the way. This will be a great everyday class, one that will strengthen and lengthen the whole body and just feel good to get some movement. You can have a couple of blocks or a block and a strap available if you have them. Not necessary if you don't. If you are at home and would like to find something like that, you could stack books for blocks. You could use a soup can, something you could put your hand on. For a strap, you might use a belt, you might use a t-shirt, just anything that you could kind of wrap around a foot and grab the ends of. So grab what you need, roll out your mat, and let's get going.
Do it for the love, we do it for the love, for the love. Do it for the love.
We're going to begin today in a comfortable seated position, Sukhasana. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can fold up a blanket or sit on a block to lift the pelvis and relieve some of that pressure on the hips, the knees, and the ankles. We'll begin here with the hands resting lightly on the knees, shoulders rolling back and down, gently turning up the corners of the mouth with a slight smile and closing the eyelids. Taking a moment to just settle in here. To notice your surroundings, to feel into the space, the ceiling, the floor, the walls, the mat beneath you. Feeling the temperature of the room that you are in. Any smells or sounds that you notice. And then bring your awareness to your body. Start to check in here. Noticing without any judgment or expectation how you've arrived on your mat today. Where you are in your mind, in your heart, where you are in your body and your spirit. Taking time to notice with love and acceptance so that you can meet yourself where you are today. Feeling your shoulders stacked over the pelvis, softening down from the ears as you relax from the shoulder joint all the way through the elbows, the wrists, and the tips of the fingers. Feel the sit bones grounding down into the earth beneath you as you lengthen up through the crown of the head. Relax the eye sockets, the bridge of the nose, the cheekbones, and the jaw. Now begin to bring your awareness to your breathing without changing it. Just notice the natural pace of your breath. Notice if the breath stops in the chest, mid-chest, low chest, down into the diaphragm. Or can you feel your breath in your belly? Begin to now lengthen each inhale and each exhale. Breathing deep down into the belly, filling the lungs from the bottom all the way up to the very top. And then exhaling from the bottom all the way up and out. Let's bring the right hand onto the stomach and the left hand onto the chest and feel that wave-like movement as you breathe in and out. Feeling the chest and the belly rise and fall. Feeling this sense of fluidity in the breath. And that is what we're going to embody in our practice today. Vinyasa flow means to synchronize the movements of the body and the breath. We find a moving meditation, a dance. So allow yourself this time today to focus in, to feel the fluidity in your body, in your breath, to let go of anything that is no longer serving you, and to cultivate space for the things that are. Now feeling your hands resting on your body, belly and chest. Take a moment to set an intention for yourself. Not a goal that has an expectation, but an intention, something that you would like to embody or embrace within the self. When you found what's resonating with you, take a deep breath in. And then exhale through the mouth and just let it go to the universe. On your next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out and up above the head and lift the gaze between the hands. With your exhale, forward fold. Release the head, relax the back of your neck. Take a deep breath in. Lifting up to the fingertips, we're going to hollow out the palms and lift the arms up off the floor. On an exhalation, walk the fingertips over to the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left, still on the fingertips. Hello, Charlie. Breathing through your right side. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, nice big releasing breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Now relax the palms and the arms and then roll up. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your hands onto your knees. Gently switch the cross in your legs. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Once again, turn up the corners of your mouth. Take a moment to think of something that makes you smile. Think of something that brings you joy or something, someone, some place that you're grateful for. Feel that joy in your heart space, and as you inhale, take a deep breath in and reach your arms up, opening up the heart, opening up the chest. Reach the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift to the tips of the fingers, lift the arms, hollow out the palms. Exhale, we're going to walk over to the right. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through the mouth. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Deep breath in. Big open mouth release. Inhale back through center. And exhale, release the palms and the arms. Inhale, rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. With your exhale, we're going to make our way into tabletop, coming onto the hands and the knees. Finding your alignment here, taking a deep breath in, dropping the belly and lifting the gaze. Coming into cow. Exhale as you round the spine and tuck the chin to the chest for cat. Moving back and forth with your breath. And I'd like to encourage you to close your eyes here. And throughout as much of this practice as you feel comfortable doing so. And I know that it feels scary sometimes to close the eyes and just listen. You want to see what's going on. But this starts to turn our attention to what's going on this mat. What's going on in this body. It's not going to look the same in my body or your body or the person to the left of you or the right of you or your friend across the country, because each of us are different. Each of us are unique. So I would encourage you to close your eyes and feel into your practice. Feel this moving meditation, this fluidity in your body, in your breath. You'll know if something isn't right. Listen closely and let your body guide you. With your next inhalation, come to center, curling your toes under. We're going to exhale and lift the hips up, coming into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet and bicycling out the legs. I'm going to have a short little mat here because I'm sharing with Charlie. That's okay. And then find your center when you're ready. And we'll take a deep breath in and extend the right leg high for downward dog splits. On your exhale, bend the right knee and open up the right hip. Now, if this is not in your practice, another variation would to be doing this from your tabletop. So you can extend the right leg back, and you can even open up the hip a little bit here. And then we're gonna circle out the right hip socket. So either from your tabletop or your downward facing dog, find those nice big hip circles. And then the opposite direction. Inhale, take the right leg high, squaring your hips up. And with your exhale, we're gonna step the right foot forward and all meet in a low lunge, dropping the left knee down. Stacking the right knee over the right ankle. With an inhale, extending the arms all the way up, big reach. And on your exhale, we're gonna sweep chest to thigh, reaching the arms back. And then inhale, reaching up. And exhale, Kali Cactus. Stick the tongue out, cactus the arms 90 degrees. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep chest to thigh. Inhale, up. Exhale, Kali Cactus. Good, letting go. Inhale and exhale, sweep one more time. Inhale, up. Kali Cactus, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms down to frame the foot. Curl your left toes under, draw the navel in, and step back into your downward facing dog or tabletop if that's where you are today. Taking a deep breath in, we're gonna come forward into a plank position, bringing the shoulders over the wrists. Now modification here is to drop the knees down. Shoulders are still stacked over the wrists both ways. Taking a deep breath in, engaging your core. We're all gonna exhale in chaturanga, so keep those biceps tight to the side body as you lower down onto the belly. Untucking the toes, and inhale, lifting the chest for low cobra. Lifting the gaze out in front of you, draw the shoulders back, stay light on the hands here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your forehead down, ground into the palms. Inhale, pressing through table, keep your core strong. Exhale, take your knees wide, your toes together, and bring your hips back into child's pose. Extending the arms and dropping the forehead down to rest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing up, tabletop. Exhale, curling your toes, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg goes high. You could be in tabletop. Exhale, bending the knee, opening the hip. Circle out that left hip socket. Nice big juicy hip circles. And in the opposite way. Inhaling, left leg high, square the hips. Exhale, step your left foot forward, drop the right knee down, low lunge. This is a spot where you could use a prop. So you could bring your hands onto those props, blocks, whatever you have at home, to give yourself a little more height if this is more comfortable. On an inhale, when you're ready though, we're gonna sweep the arms all the way up. Keeping that left knee stacked over the ankle, take a deep breath in, soften the shoulders, gently draw the navel in here, and on your exhale, sweeping chest to thigh. Inhale, coming back up, reach. Kali breath, cactus the arms. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sweeping chest to thigh. 3 of these, inhale. Exhale. One more. Nice big release, letting go of what you're holding on to. Inhaling up. Exhaling, palms come down to frame the foot. Curl your right toes. Lift the knee. Press back into your downward facing dog or tabletop. Taking a deep breath in and rolling forward into your plank position. Now this time, we're gonna move through a full vinyasa. We'll modify first, dropping the knees down. Exhaling, we chaturanga to a low push-up here. And then inhale, we're gonna scoop the chest forward, drops the tops of the feet down, lift the chest, light on the hands, low cobra. Exhale, navel in, pressing back through table, curling the toes, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and lift the gaze between your thumbs. Exhale, start to just walk the feet all the way up to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold here, we're going to grab onto opposite elbows. Release your head, relaxing your neck, swaying from side to side. Shaking your head, yes and no. Inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. So fingertips either come to the earth or hands to the shins. Navel in, nice flat spine, shoulders back and down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, reach and stretch. Exhale, hands through heart center, releasing to the sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking a deep breath in, arms high, reach. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, knees bend, palms plant. Step back, find your plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Now you can modify like we did last time, or you can move through your full version, lowering to your low push-up. Inhaling for an upward facing dog. We're on the tops of the feet, lifting the thighs and the knees and the hips, and opening and expanding the chest as you draw the shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Exhale, navel in, rolling over the toes, lifting the hips. Sorry, Charlie. Stepping on his tail. Find your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, right leg extends up for downward dog splits. Exhale, we're going to step forward, this time coming into warrior A. Grounding down through that back left heel. Inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. Take a nice deep breath, squaring the hips towards the top of the mat. On your exhale, reach your arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open the heart, slight back bend. Exhale, humble warrior, forward fold. Releasing your head, relaxing the back of the neck, driving the arms forward. Take a deep breath in, coming all the way back up, reach and stretch your arms. Exhale, take a twist, left arm reaching forward, right arm reaching back. Inhaling, right arm's going to sweep down and up to meet the left. And with the exhale, we're going to sweep chest to thigh. And on your inhale, you're going to come back up, reach. And exhale, open up to warrior B, Virabhadrasana 2. Flipping the right palm open, inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm back. Lengthening through that right side body. Exhale, windmill the palms all the way down to frame the foot, spinning onto the ball of the left. Exhale, stepping the right foot to meet the left. Plank pose, chaturanga. Modify as needed. Meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in, left leg high. Exhale, step it forward, warrior A. Inhaling all the way up, reach. Exhale, arms behind the back, interlace the fingers here. Inhale, open your heart, slight back bend. Ground down through that back right heel. Exhale, forward fold for a humble warrior. Keep your hips squared. Relax your neck and soften your jaw. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open mouth, release, let it go. Inhaling all the way back up, reach. With your exhale, open twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, left arm's going to sweep down and up to meet the right. And then exhale, sweeping chest to thigh. Inhaling up. Exhaling, warrior B, Virabhadrasana 2. Flipping the left palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the palms down to frame the left foot, spinning onto the ball of the right and stepping back into your plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, moving through your flow. From downward facing dog, stepping your feet out wide to the edges of your mat. Walking your hands back about a foot, coming into a short downward dog. Taking the left palm to the center of the mat and the right hand to the outside of your left ankle. You're going to look up underneath that left armpit towards the ceiling. Hold and breathe. Inhale the right palm to center. Exhale the left hand to the right ankle, looking underneath your right armpit. Bringing your weight into your feet. Bring the right arm back to meet the left, grabbing opposite elbows and gently swaying side to side. Now from here, release your elbows, halfway lift, inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna bend the knees. You're gonna sweep your arms through your legs, threading your hands through and then around your ankles. And then start to straighten the legs out as you hug the forearm to the calf. Lengthening the legs and the spine as you release the crown of the head towards the floor, opening up the upper back and between the shoulder blades. Release your arms now. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to walk it out. Downward facing dog. Step your feet back into hip width apart. Inhaling, take the right leg high. Exhale, step forward and find your warrior B this time. So we're going to open up the stance now. Extending the right arm forward, left arm back. Take a deep breath in, flipping the right palm, reaching back, reverse warrior. Exhale for extended side angle. Now here you could grab the block and place your right hand on the block. You could also modify by bringing the right forearm onto the right thigh. Taking a deep breath in wherever you are, reaching the left arm forward. And then on your exhale, we're going to swing this left arm all the way around. We're going to turn the right toes forward, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Releasing the crown of the head towards the floor. Options here, you could grab opposite elbows, reach your hands towards your feet, walk your hands through your legs, or any other variation that feels good. Take a few breaths. Maybe it feels good to move side to side in the hips a bit here. Inhaling, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. And then with an exhale, we'll forward fold. Bring your hands up to your hips. Engage your core, ground into your feet. And on an inhale, stand all the way up. Reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to turn the toes out, heels in, bend the knees, bend the elbows, Devyasana goddess pose. So we want to try to keep the knees stacked over the ankles here. Try not to let them drop too far forward. Pull them back. Stack the shoulders over the pelvis. Hold and breathe. Now we'll take a deep breath in and we're going to bring the hands down onto the tops of the thighs. With an inhale, you'll pull your shoulders back, lift up through the crown. And then on the exhale, you're going to drop that right shoulder between the knees and look over the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop the left, look over the right. Move back and forth with your breath. On your next inhale, come to center, extending the legs, turning the toes forward, reaching the arms up. On your exhale, turn the right toes forward, bend into the knee, warrior B, Virabhadrasana 2. Flipping the right palm, inhale, reverse. And exhale, windmill the hands down to frame the right foot, stepping back into your plank pose. Modify as needed, move through your flow. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Take a deep breath in, extend the left leg. Exhale, stepping forward, warrior B. Virabhadrasana 2, you're gonna open right up here, sink it in. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can modify forearm to thigh. You can bring a block or a stack of books in, left hand to that. Or just float the left fingertips inside the left foot. Activate the left glute, reach through the right fingertips. Take a deep breath in, right arm's gonna sweep forward. We're gonna exhale and again sweep that right arm down, left toes turn forward, you're back in your wide-legged fold. Maybe you, again, reach the hands through. Maybe you take hands to outer edges of the feet. Maybe you grab elbows or anything else that feels good here. Take a few breaths. From here, we're gonna inhale and halfway lift, lengthening. And then you're gonna exhale and bend into the right knee. Now do your best to keep this right heel on the floor. It's okay if you need to come up onto the tippy toe, but do your best. So you're gonna squat down and pop up onto the left heel, Skandasana. And then take a deep breath in and lift up. And you can keep your hands on the floor, walk towards that left foot. Exhale, sink it low, pop up onto the right heel, Skandasana. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, warrior B to the front of the mat. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill the palms to frame the foot, stepping back to plank, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Right leg high. Exhale, we're gonna bring the right shin forward into pigeon, laying that shin down. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now, if this pigeon is too much for hips, knees, or any other reason, you can take this on your back. So, alternate option is to bring your right ankle onto your left thigh and come onto your back like this. Choose which option works best for you. Today it might be one thing, tomorrow it might be something different. That's normal. So try to meet yourself right where you are. No pressure, no right or wrong, no judgment. Breathe into it. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift up. We're all gonna shift over onto the right hip. So if you're on your back, just meet us here. Swing the left leg all the way around. I'll turn towards you so you can see. You're gonna just cross this left foot over that right knee and then squeeze this right heel into the left glute. Left toes point straight forward here. We're gonna take a deep breath in, extending the arms, lengthening the spine, and then exhale, take your right elbow outside your left knee, left fingertips go behind, lifting up through the chest as you look over that left shoulder. Now, if your right elbow doesn't hook outside that knee, no problem. Just instead wrap your right arm around that left knee and try to pull the knee in towards that right armpit. Deep belly breath. Now inhale, release, come to center, extending the right leg out long. We're gonna bring the left foot in for Janu Shirshasana. Extending the arms, flexing that right foot. Take a deep breath, and then exhale and forward fold over the right leg. This is a good spot that you can utilize a strap. So if you can't quite reach for the toes, just place a strap, t-shirt, belt, whatever you have around the foot. Grab the ends and start to pull yourself forward, leading with your heart. On the opposite end of that, if it's really easy for you to grab your foot, you could grab some kind of a block or whatever you might have at home that could give you a little more extension, and you could bring your hands to that instead. On your next inhale, you're going to come up leading with that left arm. Windmill it up and overhead. Plant the palm behind your left hip and then press your hips up. Little baby wild thing here as you drop the head back and open the heart. Big exhale through your mouth. Inhale, we're going to just lower right down. Bring the right foot back and push yourself forward into table. Realign if you need to. Curl your toes and lift your hips and find your downward dog. Last time, we're going to take one more flow, inhaling forward into plank, exhaling chaturanga, up dog inhale, down dog exhale. Inhaling, take your left leg high. Exhale, we'll bring it forward into pigeon, or you can find your way to your back. Take that modification. Lengthening, inhale. Exhale, forward folding. Another way to utilize a prop here is to place a block or a few books underneath the left hip to try and keep the hips a little more square. You could also use it as a prop for your forehead to come down onto so that you could relax your neck a little more. Do your best to relax your neck and just soften the shoulders slightly. Relax your face and breathe. On your next inhale, you're going to come all the way up and shift over onto the left hip. Right leg swings all the way around and we're going to that seated twist. You're taking your right foot outside of the left knee, scooting the left heel in towards your right hip, and then inhale, arms high. Exhale, find that twist, left elbow outside the right knee, right fingertips behind. Remember that you can just wrap your left arm around the right knee if you need to as well. Take a few deep breaths here. On your next inhale, turn to center and extend your left leg out. Bring the right foot in for Janu Shirshasana. Inhaling, arms high. Exhale, forward folding and utilizing any props that you might need here. Deep belly breath. On your next inhale, you're going to come up, lead with that right arm. Plant that palm behind the right hip. Press the hips up. Big exhale, opening up the heart. Inhaling, lower down. Extending the right leg to meet the left. Dandasana staff pose. You can scoot the flesh from beneath the sit bones here. Inhale, reach and stretch arms high. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Stacking the spine. Then we're going to bend into the knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the floor and grabbing the backs of the thighs, and then lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae. And I'm actually going to turn around so that I don't have a Charlie butt in my head, so don't mind me. We'll meet here on the back, feet planted, arms at the sides, palms down. Inhale, gently lifting the hips up into bridge. And then exhale and releasing back to the floor and pulling the knees into the chest to hug and squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the knees to the right, open up your arms, take the gaze to the left. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, knees to center. Exhaling, knees to the left, take the gaze to the right. Full breath. And inhale, knees to center. And exhale, extend your legs out long, coming into Savasana, corpse pose. If there's anything else that you want to add to your practice before coming into Savasana, feel free to take a few moments for that. And then just relax here in Savasana. I'm going to play a little music to you. So you close your eyes and just soften. Focus on relaxing your body and letting your breath find a nice natural pace. And just be. Continue to rest here for as long as you have time for. Take a few conscious breaths when you're finished. Thank you for joining us on the mat today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to practicing with you soon. Namaste.